Do y'all think Jokic should win the MVP again for the third consecutive time?
Yeah.
How?
The numbers.
Why could they in first place? He ain't got out the first round in the last 2 years.
Who should win MVP then?
It don't matter. That don't matter. You talking about postseason.
Yeah.
We talking about MVP of the
regular
season.
Who should win MVP?
You can hand it to a few people.
Who should win MVP?
And you better not say goddamn John Morant.
Who should win MVP over Jokic? You find me a player out there. Wait.
I'm about to say it.
You find me a player out there averaging 29, 12, and 9 right now, and they team in number one.
I would have.
No. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Find me a player who's averaging 29, 12, and 9, and they team in first place.
And they team in first place. Well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We will wait.
My 2K player averaging 30.
But I mean, I give a strong point for Embiid, man. And he just dropped 40, 45, and 20 on Jokic when they played.
That's fine. And Jokic did that shit to him last year. They go back and forth every fucking year.
I'm tired of them two.
Exactly. Jokic don't do nothing but come out there and give you consistency. Joel Embiid gonna be hurt half of the year because his stomach fucking hurt. Look here, we could look here, bro. Look here. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Look, your best ability is availability.
Well, that's true. That's facts.
Look here, bro. We can't get mad because a white boy out there busting niggas' ass. If he can play, he can play. The same way with goddamn Luka Doncic. He out there busting niggas up, bro.
And that nigga got the slowest shot.
Exactly. But he's so herky-jerky, can't nobody time the shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why he get that shit off.
Man, that nigga shoot like Larry Bird. Man, that motherfucker is so slow, bro.
If Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant was putting up the numbers Joker putting up, man, that nigga out there balling. But because a white boy who's 6'11" doing that shit and giving niggas the bid, and we sit up and try to find somebody to be MVP, any motherfucker who's putting up those numbers in any other years, the MVP of the league, if they're number one in the fucking NA division. Plain and simple. Yes, he should win MVP because you can't name nobody else. The Wizards, the Grizzlies lost the goddamn Steph them the other fucking night when Steph threw the damn the mouthpiece and shit. Hold on, wait. LeBron them in the damn 12th or 13th fucking place. Jokic is the only one over there doing work. Yeah, Embiid gave it to him one night. How many times have we seen Jokic give it to Embiid? Come on, bro. Like that
we can make a case for Jason Tatum. He's showing out this year.
He got a nigga on his team putting up the same damn numbers he putting up.
Jaylen Brown.
Nigga,
and when you want to be real, I'm a Jaylen Brown fan.
Don't act like Jokic. I mean, cut y'all. Don't act like Jokic just doing all this shit by himself. It is a nigga named Murray that was that nigga before.
No. Wait a minute. Stop. Jokic
nice,
putting
bro.
up.
You tripping?
Stop.
He nice. He nice.
No,
but he ain't. What he done did in the last 2 years?
He took a back seat.
A back seat? He ain't Rosa Parks.
Wait a minute.
He's been that nigga.
Back seat? He ain't did, bro. He ain't did shit since the bubble.
That when he got injured, bro.
But
he been injured since then.
Clay just dropped 50 the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He been in. He just coming back.
He been injured for like 2 seasons.
Wait a minute. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is putting up damn near identical.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I ain't say they
Jamal Murray ain't putting up shit close to Jokic.
He put like 20.
He's not putting up shit.
He's not
close
averaging
to
20.
You talking about points?
What Jaylen Murray average? What he Murray?
Murray averaged 20.
He about 20 something.
He's 21.
But he ain't averaging 29.
He
ain't averaging 12 boards. He averaging 9
Murray
fucking
get buckets, boy. You
Ask me a question.
When
When the last time a 6'11" motherfucker averaged 9 assists a game? Shit. Look here. The law firm over there, Tatum and Brown, both of them doing the same shit.
They both.
That's true.
They're both of them doing the same shit. The law firm doing the same shit.
Get what though? In a minute, the Celtics are gonna be at a crossroad.
One of them gotta go.
Somebody gotta go.
They ain't gonna go till they win though.
Shit, they ain't gonna win until one of them go.
I don't think they're gonna win. I don't think, bro. Nobody.
Man. So you don't think? I think this year who will win this NBA championship coming out the East.
What I want to know is, why do we sit? I want to know is why do we sit up and look for a different MVP when this man is putting up numbers?
I ain't saying that, but what I'm saying, it's been plenty of great players, bro, that put up great numbers and had their team in first place for several years. LeBron James did it, but they ain't get him the MVP 3 years in a fucking row.
I've been asking you for the last 5 minutes. Name me a 6'11" player that put up 29, 12, and 9 in the history of the NBA. History. You just set up and said we seen
niggas don't have them stats.
No, wait.
Well, you talking about a center.
You just said, exactly. Yeah. You just sit up there and said we done seen plenty of players that put up them numbers. No, we haven't. You name me a 6'11" or 7 foot tall guy who put up 20. Wait a minute. Who put up 29, 12, and 9. We ain't gonna find that, Greg. We've been watching basketball for 30 years.
I'm not saying it. What I'm saying
So
is,
guess what? He's the MVP, if you can't say that.
Why? Because he the only 7 foot person who don't did that, or is it just his stats in general?
He's the only 7 foot person that did that, and then number one in the NBA.
Well, how many? But my point is,
what is the MVP of the season, right?
How many years that LeBron had his team in first place and he had the stats with it, but he ain't get no 3 MVPs in a row.
He got 2 MVPs.
Michael Jordan was doing that shit. He didn't get 3 MVPs in a row.
Because guess what? In the East, he won the number 1 seed every fucking year.
Damn near.
No, he wasn't.
The last 3 years he was, and he didn't get the MVP for 3 years straight.
Who?
The Bulls.
He wasn't the MVP of the league every year he was in the Miami, bro. He was not.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about.
He was not the MVP. He was not the number 1 in the East. Damn, so when he was in Cleveland the first time.
No, I'm talking about
Michael Jordan.
I'm talking about Michael Jordan.
What?
He won the first seed.
He won the first seed.
What year? I'm talking about when they win the championships. What year when he won the first seed? When they win the championships?
The year Karl Malone.
That one season.
Okay. He won the MVP the year before when they was number 1, bro. The Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley them lost to them. The Phoenix Suns was number 1 seed. That's the reason why Charles Barkley won MVP when he had 23 points a game.
90.
Stop it.
72 and 10. Hold on. 72 and 10 and 96. Wait. And hold on. The next season they had the best record too, though.
Who?
It was the 98 where Karl Malone had the best season. Mike didn't win back-to-back MVPs.
Michael Jordan won back-to-back MVP. 95.
Season MVPs. I'm listening.
He
Go
won
ahead.
back-to-back MVP. 95, 96, 96, 97, and 97, 98. Karl Malone beat him because Utah Jazz had the number 1 seed that year, bro. The year he lost was against Charles Barkley. The Phoenix Suns had the number 1 seed that year. That's just the truth. Guess what? Usually, the MVP comes to the team or the player who's playing the best and the number 1 seed in the league, unless you do some extraordinary shit like Russell Westbrook did by averaging a fucking triple-double. Plain and simple. That's just what happened. And what I'm saying is you compound that with a 6'11", 7-foot tall guy putting up 29, 12, and 9, and we acting like that's just some normal shit. When we can't even name one other player who put up 29, 12, and 9. Fuck the 6'11" shit. Name another player who put up 29, 12, and 9.
Well, not the 9 assists, but I know Giannis though.
No, he didn't. Giannis out of the 2 had never averaged more than 5.5 assists a game.
I just said other than the assists. He don't damn.
That's what I just said. Name another player.
Okay. The assist
6 foot tall,
Yeah,
6'5", 6'6". Name another player who averaged 29, 12, and 9.
Other than Russell Westbrook, nobody.
The reason why we doing that shit because this is a white boy who's gonna win it 3 times in a row. That's the only reason why we doing that shit, bro. And guess what? We don't want to do that shit. I ain't never seen them numbers. Never.
See, I'm glad the NBA ain't caught up in, he's won it before. No,
exactly.
Keep giving it. If he deserves it, keep giving it to him.
It's a season award. We ain't sitting up and saying they gonna win the championship.
No, I ain't say that.
But it
ain't about, he's won it before. It's who deserves it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Steve Nash beat Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal out just because his team was the best record. That's it.
And that man was like 18 and 12.
But when he went out, 18-12, but when he went out, his team hit the tank. Remember the second year he won, they lost 12 straight until he came back and they won 13 fucking straight. I'm not saying that's the exact number. Right. I know y'all gonna try to check them, but it was some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now Shaq should have won MVP one of them years.
Kobe should have won.
He should have won one on with Steve Nash, but Shaq should have won MVP one year when he was in Miami too.
But Kobe didn't have his team in first place. He was just scoring. He just went on a spree of scoring 40 points for like 12 games straight. But they was like the last seed.
But the shit that we see Jokic doing, bro, we ain't seeing that shit, bro. We're not seeing that. We can't sit up there and act like we done seen that shit before. That's the only reason why I'm cutting you off. Cause I'm not gonna sit up and act like that shit just normal shit. We ain't seen that. We can't name nobody who done did that. 29, 12, and 9. Shit, bro. And busting niggas' ass like that, slow as fuck. Take that. Like, come on, cuz. Like, now I give it to Embiid. He busted him up the other night, but we done seen Jokic bust his ass.
LeBron had a couple of 28, 8 and 8s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he didn't have no 29, 12, and 9. 29, 12, that's
man,
triple
LeBron is playing right now for the simple fact of breaking this record and playing with his son.
I agree with that. Completely cold-hearted.
He ain't.
You don't think he's trying to win?
Hell no. Well, he trying, but he know it's bruh. If he go back and see Stephen Curry again in the play-in, his ass going home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard, bro. But like I say, man, if I don't know who else they can give it to, other than Giannis, maybe they ain't gonna give it to Ja, cause he ain't number one in the West. Yeah. Who they gonna give it to? KD hurt? Nope. They ain't gonna get to Kyrie because he got them on his
they should. I don't think they should give it to people when they 2 stars and team up together and shit. They shouldn't get it.
That's hard to say.
I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I've been saying because
I just think it's unfair.
wasn't Murray an all-star that year?
Yeah, he was all.
He was an all-star that year.
I ain't saying I just don't like even when the Heat had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron. Like you can't give teams like that an MVP because they got such great help.
Well, I ain't mistaken. I think LeBron won MVP twice in Miami.
No, I ain't say he didn't. But I'm just saying. Well, he probably was the best player.
But y'all remember that picture when LeBron threw that, Dwayne Wade threw that alley, and LeBron caught that motherfucker with an alley.
Yeah.
Y'all need to put that motherfucker right here. I ain't even no LeBron
It ain't
fan,
that one, though.
but
It ain't
that picture though, bro, that was dope.
Man, the All-Star game should be dope. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't like the little pick and shit either, like you say.
I want him to go back to East versus West.
Which conference got the best motherfuckers? Period. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, I think Jokic should win it. That'll be the first time a person won MVP 3 years in a row since Larry Bird. And shit, when Larry Bird won, they say he shouldn't have won it. Motherfucker won 3 rings. Shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They said the same shit about Larry Bird, but they couldn't stop that white boy. Only motherfucker gave Larry Bird problem, Michael Jordan. That motherfucker play right there now.
Goddamn.
That white boy that could play now. And Magic Johnson, man, he can play. I can't do nothing with that. He can play. You know.